There he is.
What
All
up? What up?
right. How you doing, Scoobz?
Cool, chilling, chilling, chilling.
All right, nice, nice, nice. Everybody's chiming in now. All right, let me get this camera position back so we can start out of the top before we go in. All right, everyone that's joining, thank you guys for joining. How you guys doing today?
Had to get my drink too. I see you got your,
Oh,
champagne and
listen,
stuff
I had
going
to
on.
put the white henny and cranberries.
Uh
I had to
oh.
bring out, I had to bring out the big guns. I had to bring out the big guns.
It's Friday.
Okay.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Okay, let me just fix this camera a little bit more every time I move it to.
What's going on, people? What's going on?
Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay. Yeah.
CW Daily. What's up? What's up?
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another section with Live with Mel. We're here live with DJ Scoobz from Epic Entertainment.
What's up? What's up? What's going
All
on?
right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your Friday. Tell me how your Friday's going. Um, Man, I just give up on the days now. I forget what day it is sometimes.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's Quarantine Friday. So that's what we'll call it. Quarantine Friday.
Quarantine
So,
Friday. There you go.
we are here today to have Scoobz get the platform to really educate us about his DJ services because he's not just a DJ. He
Yep. Yep.
provides a whole slew of different style of entertainment. I don't know if any of my brides are on here that have used his service before or is planning on having him as their DJ coming up for their upcoming wedding or event. Scoobz is amazing. I can't even remember how. Yes, so I remember how we met. Boom. So I had a wedding with DJ Mike Cooley, and
Yeah.
he couldn't perform the wedding. And he said, Mel, I got a DJ for you. You're going to love him. If you love me, you're going to love Scoobz. And I said, all right, cool. So then we got connected, and you basically came and played at Imani's wedding.
Yeah, at the W in Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm telling you, you made them Atlantic people. They were dancing the whole
Yeah,
night, people. When
definitely
I
was a
tell
dope
you,
wedding.
like, I never seen a crowd so lit. It was just unbelievable. Hands down, you had an old lady that was in her, what, 80s?
Hey, that's what we listen. We make it epic. That's all we trying to do is make it epic.
It was like an old lady in her 80s that was just dancing on the dance floor all night. Like, nobody could keep up with her. She was just simply
I
amazing.
remember. I remember. I was calling her
Yes,
auntie all night. She was doing the most. She was
she was doing
twerking
the
and
most.
she was doing the most. I remember that one.
So, today I'm gonna give Scoop the platform now so he can kind of bring us into it. I'm gonna ask him some questions that you guys may be asking. But if you want to ask him any question, please chime in, ask your questions. We're gonna do a few Q&A for a couple of minutes before we go into the party thing, so he can kind of give you a background about what he does and everything of the sort. And then we'll go into some live music with him. Okay? Go
All
ahead,
right.
Scoop.
I'm DJ Scoobz. I am the owner of Epic Entertainment. Now, Epic Entertainment is it's a lot. It's more than just DJing. There's a lot of us DJs. Well, I'm not saying a lot of DJs. I have a select few of DJs because I prefer quality over quantity, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, you know, my DJs have to adhere to a certain type of just level of performance and
Challenge.
quality and everything. So we do DJing, we do photo booth, we do special effects, do lighting. Um, what else? The co-sparks, Dancing on the Cloud, monograms. We do Order Loca. We do. We have several different types of photo booths.
You
I'm
do
gonna show
horror
you.
loca too, the crazy hour?
Yeah, we do. I just got this brand new booth. It's out the box. It's a portable booth, so you can
Okay.
bring it on the dance floor with you, go to tables, and you know what I mean. So this is something new, one of
That's
the new things.
dope.
So you can add on to an existing photo booth, or it's a lower price point. It's like a social booth, like you were talking about yesterday with the butterfly photo booths too. Shout them out too. But yeah, we do it all. It's like
With
we're
that
kind of a one
portable,
stop, huh?
the portable photo booth that you just showed,
Uh-huh.
how does that work? Can you demonstrate, like, give me a demonstration of how that works? Like, if you're,
Basically, all right. So this is it, and you can either take a photo. I don't know if you can see this. You can take a photo. You could do a
uh-huh.
GIF, or you could do a boomerang.
Oh,
So
nice.
instance, I'm gonna do a boomerang, and then you send it to yourself.
Nice.
And then you send it to yourself. But like I said, it's have an attendant that literally can carry this around on the booth or I mean on the dance floor,
Yeah.
at tables but it's also a stationary booth, so you can have it where you need it. It's a social booth, but it can come off and it's like battery has a battery pack, and it's something real cool and innovative. I'm trying to do something different, so.
Yeah, I really do like that because it gives people a lot more opportunity to be engaged. Like, instead of going over and standing on a line and waiting for the next crowd of people to go, you can actually take it and go around and take snapshots with your
Exactly. There's no
device
line.
and
There's
take
no
that video.
lines.
Yeah, I love it.
So
I really do love that. That is really dope. I really like that one. Now, you did the dancing on the cloud, and my partner Troy, he loves your dancing on the cloud. Hands down, every time you do the dancing on the cloud, for some reason we get the best effect from it. It covers the like entire dance floor, and it's like it just goes all the way out.
yeah.
Now, I've been seeing it done with others, but I've never seen it done with yours that full. What is there
Well,
something different
well,
about
here's
yours?
the thing. I do my homework on everything. Like I do my
Okay,
homework with sound. I do my homework with lighting. I do my homework with everything that I do. So, for instance, the dancing on the cloud, there's a certain amount of dry ice. The type of dry ice, like when you drop the dry ice, how long, like it's just certain. Like I just pay attention to a lot of details. So it was a lot of trial and error, but I got it right. You know what I mean? So
right.
I found the formula to make it right. There's no water on the floor like some people have
Nice.
it. You know what I
Nice.
mean? So people like they're like, oh, like how do you get it to do it? It's just how you do it. The level of water, the amount of ice, the type of ice, you
There you
know,
go.
things like that. So I just like I said, I like my things to be done because if you go to a venue and you mess up, they don't want you to do it there no more.
It
To be
is
honest with
so
you.
true. It is so true. Yeah, one of the things that I love about you too is that you take the time to really get to know your clients, because I always get asked, and my brides will come to you and say, "Oh, does he play all kind of genre music?" And for people that are on here, just want to know, are you just specific to a certain genre, or do you?
Um,
What do you love? What do
I'm
you
not.
decide?
I'm not to a certain genre. For instance, the last wedding that we did it was Asian and Caucasian, and they wanted like dance music, 80s, like just remixing, and it was just like y'all was looking at me like, whoa, I ain't think you know how to play that stuff, but I do. Like we are very well versed in
Yeah.
all like types of music. So hip hop, we love it. Caribbean, we kill it. You know what I mean? So whatever you're looking for, like even the Latin. Shout out to DJ Lockdown. My
I know
DJ's in
that
here
DJ
too.
like that too.
Yeah, he's one of my epic DJs. He because and for instance, just while I'm talking about it, there's certain like say weddings or events that I may not be good at that
Right.
another DJ will be better at. So for instance, we did this Major League Baseball players party. He was I think it was Dominican or Cuban, but
Mhm.
that's not my strong point. However, that was his strong point. So instead of me doing the event, I had him do it, and he
Killed it.
killed it. He killed it.
Wow.
So sometimes it's not about me.
Right.
It's about because like if there's like a say it's a Jamaican party, but like a Jamaican wedding, but it's like a hardcore Jamaican wedding. Like I do reggae, but I don't do the stuff that came out last week. So I'll have my boy OG. You know what I'm saying? I'll have my boy OG do it. You know what I mean? So he's more like into that. He's Jamaican, so he knows the tunes that came out yesterday, and that's the the tunes that they're gonna want to hear. So
Right,
it's
right,
like,
right, right, right.
and that goes back to dealing with your clients, like getting to know your clients. Like, hey, what are you looking for? So I could pair you with the right DJ, with the right
Right.
services. Like, what do you look? It's kind of like an interview process. It's like, hey, how many people do you have? What are you looking for? Do you need me to do the ceremony, cocktail hour, reception? Do you want a photo booth? How many? As so I ask these questions like during the consult, so we can actually find out what's best for the client.
Agreed. And one of the things that we just experienced, because we had a very interesting wedding on February 29th, where the couple was Asian and Italian,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And they were into like house music, but the groom is Italian. He's from New York, and he wanted to hear the R&B,
yeah.
So we were like, he was like, Scoop was like, man, man. But I said, I'm telling you, he's awesome. You had all the Asian people popping on the dance floor. Like, seriously, people, it's good to really know your DJ, have a communication with him. Just have a consultation where you sit down and let him know the type of, guests that he's going to be catering to. One thing you also want to do, guys, give the DJ freedom to do his thing. Feel out the crowd. Don't keep him locked in a shell with this genre of your style of music. You may think that everybody at the wedding want to hear the tunes that you want, but the DJ might be feeling out the crowd and actually be able to get that party going. So now I understand when you say, okay, during dinner, you want to have a certain style of music playing. That's
Yeah,
totally fine. During cocktail hour, you may want to have a certain style of music playing. You
yeah.
get that. But when it comes to the party time and the turn up time, you need to allow the DJ to feel out the
A-
energy
a-
of the room.
Absolutely, because I'm the DJ, but you're the client, so you're not. It's my job to read the crowd. I'll go to the ceremony. I'm looking to see who's there, how old you are, where are you guys from. I'm asking questions.
Exactly.
I go to the cocktail hour. I'm seeing a vibe when they come in the room, like from the second, like even the announcements, I get a certain type of energy and a certain crowd. So that's like, yes, I'm gonna play what you asked for, but I'm gonna, elaborate on it. I'm like, okay, you want old school hip hop, you want this, you want that, but I'm gonna play all the popular songs, but I'm gonna get play stuff for everybody, across the board.
Okay. So here's another question that I get a lot for DJ services. And when you offer a certain package, right?
Hmm.
Are couples able to basically pick and choose what they want included in their packages with you? Or do you do something like a bundle deal if they get you with
Yeah,
DJ
I
service
do.
for MC and stuff?
Yeah, I do bundles, because it's just easier. Because when you're planning a wedding, sometimes you just don't want to have to think about it. So I do packages where it's what you need.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so you're not forgetting it, because a lot of people are just like, oh, I just need a DJ for the reception. Then I have to be like, well, what about cocktail hour? What about ceremony? What about, and they're like, oh, I have a violinist, whatever, and they're like,
Right,
but they
right.
don't have a microphone, they're not gonna hear your vowels. Like, what, it's certain details you have to kind of educate the client. But I do have packages. I make it to make it easier, but everything I have is a la carte, so you can build your own packages. Of course, if you get the packages, you're gonna get certain discounts and things like that. Because like right now, I'm doing like my Epic package. They're getting free co-stars.
Oh, nice.
So if they book between now and the end of this month, so
Nice.
you'll get the Epic package and you get the Cold Sparks for free,
So
but it's only for a limited time. So you
okay,
gotta
so
book
you just
this
touched
month.
base on a point where we were talking about yesterday with the cold spark situation,
Hmm.
and you were saying yesterday is basically educating the venue because you and I went to the W Hotel to
Yep.
educate them on the cold sparks to get it in the actual location,
Yeah.
and we got it approved. But as we were saying yesterday with the whole fire marshal thing,
Yeah. Because
now
people are scared. And so I'm gonna demonstrate. I actually have the Cold
thank
Sparks
you.
set
I'm
up.
just gonna say, please
So
turn it more to the camera. There you go. Awesome.
you see, you don't see any smoke.
Nothing.
I'm standing right next to it with my hand in it, like. you know, and it's like I do these demonstrations, you know what I mean? So it's like, so
You know.
like, you know,
And
like
I
if I did that with the actual sparklers that you guys give your kids, it will literally burn like through your clothing and everything. So,
yes.
but yeah, so the cold sparks, um, I heard you guys talking about it yesterday. Just to elaborate, there's some venues like clients purchase them, but they don't check with the venue to make sure that it's allowed. So most of the time I get with the venue and try to do a demonstration for them and try to, assure that everything is all right. Like it's not going to make a mess. It's not going to set off no alarms and things like that. And, you just have to assure them that everything is going to be, okay. So some of them are just like, oh, no, I don't care, whatever. But you have to have the right person to convince them.
Oh wow.
You know what I
Somebody
mean?
said that Scoobz can be in a wedding and then take over when the DJ doesn't cut it.
That's funny because I did his wedding too. That was one of my best
Are you
friends. So
serious? That
yeah,
is
but no, I've had it like a lot of family. Like I've been to weddings where they be like you try to enjoy yourself, and then it's just
yeah.
like they're like, oh, let's do this. Why you have to get up and do something? I'm like, come on, man. I'm just trying to
Oh,
trying to
that's
enjoy it. And sometimes you have to do,
yeah.
give the DJ a little motivation.
Oh my God.
So I've had to do it. I don't do that no more.
Okay, okay, okay. We don't want no trouble now out here in them streets.
DJ
Okay,
OG,
so
what's up, man?
but cool. So one of the things that I love when you're saying about educating them and then going with the client, because if you're offering services such as this and so on, and you're not pretty much educated, it's good that you're actually taking the opportunity to go to the venue and actually
Yep,
demonstrate this with them so they can understand. Now, one of the
absolutely.
things that I wanted to find out, and I think somebody said it in a comment, I was looking back in the video yesterday, last night, and somebody said they got the fire marshal certification. So then when you
Yeah.
go to the venue, you don't have to worry about them adding that for the client. Is that something now that is being done where we don't have to go
Yeah,
through?
I'm meeting it, and it all depends on which city because you have different fire departments in different cities, so you can meet with them. Like I said, a lot of people they're like, it's fine. Some people are
Yeah,
like, it's fine. But then some venues are like, no, you have to do this. And a lot of times they just don't want you to do it. That's why they make you jump through all these hoops. Because
the
I had
hoop.
one person ask for what's that license, the firework license. I'm like,
Yes,
this is not fireworks.
it's
Like the
not fire.
firework license is like almost like a $10,000 license for the Fourth of July ones, like the pyrotechnics. I'm like, this is not pyrotechnics. It's a simulation.
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah.
simulation, and that's all it is.
Right.
So some people say that because they just don't want to deal with, even though there's a loopholes in the law, and it's just people could just saying whatever because it's so new that like anybody could just say anything.
Right.
So
And I mean, we had that same kind of situation when we first started doing dancing on the cloud. It was a lot of location that was trying to, get away from it. And now almost everywhere is accepting it. So I think
yeah,
we're going to get past this whole little situation and get this
we
thing.
will.
Yeah, I think it's going to get back into the play where you're going to have it in the venues and we're not going to have all these different restrictions. Because the biggest concern a lot of them have is the smoke detector going off, the fire alarms going off and
Yeah,
stuff. But there's nothing to affect that because there's no kind of like smoke or
I have a smoke detector in here,
yeah, nothing goes up.
and this is a small room. This is a small room, so it's not like, if it was gonna go off, it would have went off already.
Right.
And this is a really small room, and it's like right there. So
Exactly, exactly. Well, thank you guys, everybody that's been joining in. I just want to chime in. I see everybody that's here joining in, checking in. We're gonna get to the party stuff soon. Just wanted to get to know you guys, get to know who your DJ is, what DJ Scoobz is all about. So you guys can be a little bit more educated and informed, just in case you are looking to book his service, know all the different things that he has to offer. Now, one of the things that I also wanted to talk to you about was with the oh my god, it was just on the tip of my tongue and I just slipped it. It just slipped. Maybe it's the white henny. But okay, so so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about was have you ever how did you get into the DJ business?
man, okay. getting it. I'm gonna make a long story short. I've been DJing over 28 years.
Nice.
So like from when I was living in Boston, but it's just the love of music. I was always doing the house parties for my parents and family, and this and that. And then as far as and in college, high school, college came, it was just DJing. Then I started doing the weddings, but when I started doing the weddings, it was just like I'm just doing the reception. But
Wow.
as I'm learning the business, I found out there's more to offer.
Yes.
The client, like I said, the ceremony, the cocktail, and we also, um, is that our DJ? Yes, we do the DJing and the hosting, the MC as well. That's a question.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so we started crafting more business-wise instead of more just doing the DJing thing because we provide the lighting, we provide this. Because the last thing you want is 20 vendors at your wedding and then anything can go wrong with just one vendor. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So it's like with us, you have everything there. We show up not 1 hour, probably 2, 3 hours before because we're doing a lot. We're doing the lighting, we're doing the photo booth, we're doing three setups. So you're going from each room like
Right.
seamlessly with music. So you're getting three setups. You're getting a ceremony setup, a cocktail setup, um, and a reception setup.
Right.
And sometimes four, because some venues have different floors where
Yeah.
the
They do.
like for instance, I think at the cruise building where dinner is on the second floor and partying is on the third or the first. So you have to accommodate for that. So you got to really get to know, like I said, your client and these venues.
Have you ever had a bride ask you, can they come and watch you perform before they book you?
All the time, all the time. And you know what my answer is? I'm like, absolutely.
That's
But
awesome.
but guess what? I'm not doing clubs all the time, and I can't just invite you to a wedding. And even
Right.
though I could DJ, or you could sneak into a wedding and watch me do a wedding, that most likely won't be your wedding because
Right.
it's a different vibe for everything.
It's a different vibe for
It's a
every wedding.
different vibe for everything. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So it's just like you could be playing. I could be heavy into soca and Haitian music or whatever, and you come to the wedding and you're like, oh, you play too much reggae. I'm like, but that's what they want. You know what I mean? So there's
Yes.
some weddings where I'm playing, the Louisiana music. You know what I mean? Like the second line, and there's some weddings where I'm playing, like I said, a couple months ago, where I'm
Right.
playing a lot of dance, techno, rock, 80s. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
every wedding is different.
Different.
And you have to, that's why I give them a worksheet. Once they do deposits and stuff like that, you get like a worksheet. So it's going to give me the venue, the names of all the people in your wedding party. It's going to give you the wedding planner contact so I can get in contact with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I have questions, because I don't want to have to be, bother the bride and the groom, it's going to give me genres of music that you like, music that you definitely want to hear, music that you don't want to hear. You know what I
Right.
mean? Who's doing the prayer? Who's doing the toast? Like all that stuff is important. I know as a planner, you do a lot of that stuff, but it's easier if we both get, have the same
Exactly. Have
information
the same
and it
information and blend
flows.
together, which we do a lot of.
Because some
So
places don't have, some people don't get a planner, which I don't recommend, by the way. Like they don't get a planner. So essentially, I have to facilitate with everybody, and you know, that's a lot on us.
especially
Because
the grand entry lineup. When you and I work together,
yeah,
you and I work together, and if you have people that requires the DJ to do the MC and everything and get your bridal party lined up together outside so he can do the call-ins, you can do your entry in. You need to have somebody that can coordinate with the DJ so he's not
yeah,
running back and forth trying
yeah.
to get your people together to come in right, people. This is
True,
something
true.
that some of the things that you guys don't think about technical wise and the
Yeah,
logistics behind the whole thing. You don't want to be sitting there like, oh my God, is he calling? I can't hear. I can't, is he telling me the next person to move? I'm at the door bringing in the bridal party when DJ
exactly.
is behind the booth calling the names, playing the music, and we're just going in jamming. You definitely need to have somebody that's going to be coordinating that for you. Okay, so that's something I recommend, guys. Even if you don't get a planner, you need to get somebody to coordinate your day up.
Get a
Okay,
planner. Don't get somebody. Get a planner.
get
Like I
a
said, for my wedding. I didn't have a planner. I wish I did because I did me and my wife did everything. And guess what? I didn't enjoy the wedding as much as I wanted to because I was running
No.
around doing stuff. I literally was almost late to my wedding, setting up the room. I literally had to run from the reception room down the aisle. That's what I had to do. I had people that
Oh
helped
my
me, and
God.
they were awesome. But just even if I had a day of, that would have been great. But get a planner that way, because like I said, we're in this business, so we know all the details you may not be
Yes.
thinking about because we literally do this every single day.
Every
So
single.
if you do, like, so when you get a planner, they're gonna give you all the stuff because a lot of people get dropped off at the venue in a limo, and the limo leave, and at the end of the night, don't nobody have a ride home.
No.
People are not thinking about that.
They're not thinking about that. I mean, I had weddings
So
where I had to be calling Ubers and stuff like that for people. I'd be like, no, you too drunk. You're not driving. Leave the car here. I'll talk to the venue so your car is safe and secure so you can then go home and do your
yeah,
thing. Because people, you're not really worried about it because then you have to stay back as the bride and the groom, stay back to make sure everything is pretty much wrapped up, clean, secure. There's no damages, all that stuff.
yeah.
Where we as a planner, we are there. We can't leave until everybody clears out.
Guess what? If you're doing your own stuff, the last wedding I did, the bride and the groom was tearing down tables and decorations and stuff. Like literally right after, they were like pulling stuff like covers off chairs. I was just like, this is what happens when you don't have a planner.
Oh
Anyway,
no. Oh
anyway,
no.
what's up, Dana? Yes, Dana, I did DJ my wedding for like 10, 15 minutes. My wife made me. She made me.
Stop it.
She
No,
did.
you did
She
not.
she wanted me to do it longer, but I was just like, she in the group too. She'll tell you. She was like, you gotta do 30 minutes. I was like, you'll get 10 minutes.
Oh my God, that is so funny. So here's my question to you. When you get to do a ceremony and a reception gig, right?
Mhm.
And the locations are in separate rooms or whatever. How do you I know with us you will ask me, Melissa, where am I? Do I need to come? You know, you come with how many speakers and so forth. How's your experience doing those things, with others?
With others, well, we like I said before, we have different setups.
Yeah.
So I set up specifically for ceremony with a bunch of mics, and it's just EQ'd right, so it just sounds good with windproof covers if it's out, especially if it's outside. Cocktail hour, I have a special setup for that. It's actually a wireless one. So if the cocktail hour is in just in an obscure area and there's no power, you're still getting your sound, your music.
Nice.
And like I said, and then you're going from the ceremony right into the reception, with music playing to the cocktail from the reception with music playing. So you're not seeing me running back and forth with speakers trying to set up the ceremony, the reception. I was like, that's not a good look because you got to
Right,
be,
right.
yeah.
It's always
So
good
that's
to
why we have,
have two different setup guys. So then you are able to
yeah,
have the room running and you can
yeah,
have somebody also there to break down the cocktail hour while you're setting up for people to come in for the
yeah.
reception.
But we ain't no
It's
setup. We set
always
up
good to
everything on
have two
once. So we
setups.
have three. We all have three setups. So they ain't
Wow,
no
nice.
running back and forth. So, and then we usually have people there. So they're being broke down right after you leave that area.
Now, how many hours are typically included in your packages?
Um, Usually it's a 6 hour package, meaning like an hour for
Uh-huh.
ceremony. Um, and for my brides in here and grooms too, I say an hour ceremony because you have to leave 30 minutes for your guests to come in. So people are like, oh, I only need you for 30 minutes. I'm like, it's actually an hour.
It's
There's
actually an
30
hour.
minutes prelude so they can sit down you
Exactly.
know, and then ceremony is about, 30 minutes. So 1 hour for that, hour for cocktail, usually three for um, the reception.
Okay,
So
cool. Now, here's my other question to you. And then I'm going to make you tell me some more stuff if you want to show me something. How do you handle song requests?
are you talking about like live when people come in? You know what? Like I said, I've been DJing a long, a long time, so I can't tell you all my secrets. But
All
I
right.
play. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you. I'm gonna play it. Or if this is really whack, I'm gonna be like, I'll see what I can do or whatever. But it all depends. It all
Yeah.
depends on what you ask for and what the couple has asked for, and then the vibe of the situation. And that's I have to read the room. You know what I mean? If I'm playing hip hop and you're just like, oh, play some Spanish music, but I'm like, it may not go well here right now or maybe later. I have to read. You have to read the room.
So the last question that I have for you: how do you motivate a shy crowd?
Um, we're just good. Like we just have to be good, man. It's like we've been doing this a while, so we have some routines. A lot of our DJs have a few tricks, you know, some line dances or certain songs. But that's why we do the whole. That's why we meet with the client and we get to know people. We read the room. We get the requests. So we have all this information. So it's like it's hard to lose. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's hard to lose. So we get them on the dance floor, and we're like a really high energy. So we literally go from cake, bouquet, garter. So it's like it's hyping it up, and
yeah,
everybody's on the
yeah, yeah.
dance floor. Everybody's on the dance floor already. So it's like, and then we just go right into
Right,
it,
right
go
into it.
right into the
And
party.
and that's something that I love when you and I work together. We always say, I tell you what I'm doing first. I do my cake first, people. I'm giving away my secrets. People always say, oh, you leave the cake for last. I'm like, no, I don't. I sneak the cake in. I take my bride and groom away by themselves. I don't announce anything. If people are on the dance floor dancing, I let them dance. I'll sneak away my bride and groom, have the photographer and so forth over there with the bride and groom taking pictures of their cake while they're cutting their cake.
Yeah,
Once I do that, I'm going right into garter removal,
yeah,
garter
bouquet.
toss, bouquet toss, let's party.
That's it. It
That's
don't
it.
make no sense for the bride to go up and they get to stand up and down. And I
No.
don't like putting, stuff in the middle. Like, okay, guys, we're gonna have to stop and we're gonna have to do this. Like, some weddings are like that, and sometimes you have to do it like that. But I just like it. It just flows better. You do all the, stuff at first, and then get to the dancing because that's what everybody wants.
That's what everybody wants. Somebody asked, have you ever played a country wedding?
Absolutely, absolutely. I played. Listen, I mean, I played every type of every type of wedding where I was like, man, how am I gonna get through it? But I get through it. Like we get through it.
So we get through it.
We get through it.
I've experienced you playing with different cultures, and I can tell you, you are not under any type of pressure.
Well, we love music, so
We
it's not
love
like
music. Yeah,
we love all type of music. Like I listen to all type of music. Trust me,
we love.
I got a wicked country playlist. Trust me, a wicked like yo. The dance music, you'd probably be like, yo, is this dude from Vegas? Like, yo, is he white? Or is he like, how does he know all this music? And then you have the lights going and they be like, yo, he a real like techno DJ. I'm turning the knobs and doing it. Like they were like, he's really going in.
Yeah. Because that was one of my questions too to you that I kind of skipped, but I was going to get back to it. How do you perform with the lighting and so forth? Do you offer these services to your brides? Because I know for me, you definitely would tell me, Mel, do anybody need up lighting and so forth? But do you do like specialty lightings for certain locations?
Yes. Well, as far as especially we have different types of lighting. So with our like basic package, you get basic dance floor light. So it's like a wash kind of flashing light for the dance floor during the party time. And then we have upgraded premium package like lighting where it's like programs. So it's like it's going with the music, with the
Nice.
strobes and the moving heads, and you know what I mean. So it's like programmed like every song got its own type of thing. You know what I mean? So like it
Nice.
goes, it creates a different atmosphere. We do breakout patterns on the wall. We do ceiling wash. We do uplights. We could do uplights for additional uplights for the ceremony, cocktail hour. We do this cool thing. You can also see it on the IG page where it's like fireworks. Like we could like for the first dance, you could do fireworks projected on the wall for the
Yeah,
first
you were telling
dance
me about
or
that.
during the party. It's actually on this page. So like after that you could check it out. So
Nice.
and then we have like our monograms. We do regular monograms, static. We do animated monograms. So the
Nice.
monograms are actually moving. So for instance, like you have your name, but imagine somebody writing your name in the light on the wall or on the floor, or it's doing something, or I did Kareem's wedding.
Yes.
It was the Beauty and the Beast theme.
Beauty.
So I
Yes.
had a whole had the Disney castle, blinking stars, the shooting
Nice.
stars, their name being written out. Like it was pretty dope.
It
Like
was pretty dope. It was
yeah,
pretty
so it's
dope.
like so we do digital mapping. I'm working on that. So since it's downtime, I'm actually working on the digital mapping on like cakes and stuff like that. So that's going to be a service that we will be adding once I perfect it though, because I like the way I do things is, yeah, there's digital mapping, but I like to do it the epic way. Just
Right.
like we do dancing on the cloud, I like to do it. There's certain ways I like take it, I remix it, I make it better. So whatever everybody else is doing, I just make it better. So once I make it like epic, once I make it epic, then you be like, okay. Like I like to
Yeah.
do things
Me on here
differently.
was my cake vendor, Lux Cakery. She said, let's collaborate once you perfect it because
Yeah.
she loves to get those digital
Because
cakes.
what I'm trying to do is like though, I can't tell you my secrets, but you'll
Right.
see. You'll see. We'll talk, cake people. We'll talk.
But that's good though. I love the fact that we are constantly being innovative and creative, and this is the way how this industry is. Somebody asked me before today, I was having a consultation with a new bride, and she was just, we were just talking about the same thing. Like sometimes you want to see different things. Like I just got an idea
Absolutely.
by you telling me about the fireworks in the back, projecting on the wall. If a location can't do, look at that, awesome stuff.
So we got
Let's tell you,
CO2 guns. We got CO2 guns, so
look
the
at it.
bride and the groom can spray like cool it down the crowd. It gives like a club effect. We have so many little toys, and I'm always getting stuff. And like I said, you can see a lot of those examples on the page after we log off. Check out the page. I posted a bunch of stuff that, like I want to be fresh. I want to be new. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, I agree. And I love the fact that we can also continue to do so. Um, Photographers as part of the package. No.
No, we don't have it yet. I've worked with a lot of like I work with a few photographers. So like as preferred vendors, you know what I mean? Like Travis Daly, Dominique, Kareem, Ream Photos. Like I work with a select few that I recommend because I see their stuff and like I work with them and we all work well together.
Well together. Trust me.
Like your vendors, it's important for your vendors to work well together because there's certain
Yes.
photographers, yes, they may be good, but and their stuff come out good, but you won't enjoy your wedding because they'll have you outside taking pictures for 3 hours out of your reception, and you're just like you come back and it's over.
Yes.
So it's like you get exhausted or whatever, so it's like you gotta have a photographer that's fun, that's to the point, ain't stressing you out. It's like, hey, do what you gotta do. But we work in class. I'm working to put photographers into our package more like preferred vendors, so you can kind of pick
Yes.
your style because there's different style of photography. Just like you pick a different DJ.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna put somebody that's like, okay, oh, he may not be right for this or he may not be right for that. So I recommend who I think will be right. But yeah, but those some of the people I just named, they're bomb.
They're the best. They're the best. That's why they're on my preferred list, people. And Daphne, I agree. I'm glad you love that idea and those concepts because these are different ways that you guys can be innovative and creative at your wedding. Get your guests engaged and active and having fun in your wedding. Man, I'm already thinking about the fireworks on the wall projection. I was telling him that I got the digital mapper with the ocean waves,
Yep.
which I shouldn't be saying. But I got something like that for a
Yeah, we
wedding.
do like snowfall, like Winter Wonderland. I can make the
Yes,
room,
snowfall, winter
snowfalls. I could do
wonderland kind of
hearts.
situations. We like to bring in those kind of different elements because we like to step out the box. We like to kind of bring that wow factor. So when people walk in the room, they're like, oh my God, am I walking into an actual under the water kind of concept? Or
Yep.
I'm going through a forest. And if you're a person like love garden weddings or something you make like an enchanted, listen, there's so much different creative ways to get your wedding theme or concept going. We just gotta, yes, he has the
I
confetti.
got the confetti cannon. I can't get on the ladder to get it down. I
He
definitely got
has
the confetti cannon.
he has it, Daphne. So that's what my bridal did. You probably
So I
saw
have
the
the
pictures.
white, I have the multicolored, and then if we're doing stuff outside, I have like the biodegradable ones.
Nice, nice, nice. So guys, if you have any, I don't know, Scoop, are you ready to play some music? Or
I
you
don't know.
got
We'll
some
see. Does
questions
anybody
for
have any
today?
questions or anything like that from the
I'm good with my
audience?
questions. I'm gonna let the rest of the talk if they got questions for Scoop. But if you want to hear them right now, because I'm ready to like hear some of his tools, because you guys need to know this man can get your tongue up in a heartbeat. Like seriously, I love the way he DJs. He MC everything. It's just smooth to the point. When I have a DJ on my list, it's because you guys get me. It's like you get my clients. I know my clients love to party, they love to dance, they love the music, they love the energy, they love the vibe. So you definitely want to find somebody that you can actually bring your party to life. I've been to weddings, people, where people just sit down in their seats.
Yeah. No lie. Somebody asked that I do a strip club theme wedding.
Stephanie, you're late. Okay, so I'm late. So you DJ and add special effects to the wedding as well? Yes, he was talking about that stuff.
Yeah, we do all that. Like I said, if we don't, we'll invent it or get it. Like whatever you're thinking about, like we got it. So
somebody yes, we do some Haitian music. One said, have her at a strip club theme wedding. Come on now.
I've had something like that where it was more of a not a strip club theme, but a club theme. So I used to have an actual a stage of a dancing stage with a pole. So I would actually rent. I used to have one and rent it out and stuff like that for pole parties and this and that. And but no, I've had like where they want a club, so they bring in the furniture. So it's like dinner is in one area, and then the party's another. So they have the couches, VIP, bar, dancers, the girls with the bartenders with no clothes on, the stripper pole. So it's like a club, and that's what they wanted.
Together. So Mike said yes, those are some real cool ways too, because having like a club scene, because you have couples nowadays that are running away from the traditional wedding.
Absolutely.
And they want something that is more in like a clubscape theme, but also mixing it with a little bit of the elegance and that kind of like kind of situation. So with that, we definitely bring in the ottomans, the lounge chairs. We bring in all the concept, the lighting. So it makes it more comfortable. And people be running. I'm telling you, you be having on my regular table. It's like, no, I want the cabanas. Because I have it at my weddings. I did 2 weddings of clubscapes. And the first one I did, I got so much calls the next day. Mel, I need to incorporate that in my wedding. How many cabanas? How much it costs? People want to be VIP. Nobody want to sit at the regular tables. They want to be in the cabanas. And I'm like, but we got you at the table, people. This is for the bridal party and so on. So it's cool to have, guys. It's really fun. It gives a different kind of style and engagement. Definitely, guys, you want to reach out to DJ Scoobz. You can find him on Epic Entertainment or DJ Scoobz on Instagram. He's amazing. Reach out to him. My brides, I'm going to send you directly to him. You already got his information as well with our preferred DJs. So this is a great opportunity that you were able to meet him, hear about his services, and so forth. And now he's going to start turn up with some Asian music before we have to wrap up.
All right. But once again, y'all, log on, like I said, to Epic ENT. EPIKENT.com. Check out the Instagram after we party. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. And like I said, I'm running the specials right now. Free co-sparks with your Epic package. It's only good till the end of this month. Just send me an email, EpicENTFL, or just hit me on the inbox. I see some people hit me on the inbox already. Hit me up on the Gmail and all that good stuff. So I'm easy to find.
If you want to get in touch with him, you can reach out to me and I'll reach out to him for you.
There you go.
I don't want speed dial people. So he's going to definitely do it for you. But again, welcome to Quarantine Night Party with DJ Scoobz.